No one's progressing, whether they're a little bit kind of anxious to do so. However, you can see someone making a sneaky play. I believe there it is. I'm not too sure, but he's going to get into a good battle. It's Junas, and he's going to get taken down, making 2 actual kills. Tony JS falls, and this is kind of trade after trade. No one's making too much play. A minute into the game right now. EMP goes down, and Gefkid is not stopping him going. Look at him.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's got to continue that push. He's gotten that far. EMP's utilised a lot in capture the flag, just disables all of those exo abilities, so it can be so useful in slowing down the flag pulls. Veziok does have the flag in hand though, so Hypergames making the first pull. Yeah,
the flag does go down, it is returned. However, you can see another player gonna take the flag. That is Gefkid. Currently 1 and 2. He's got the flag in hand. He's not particularly taking a certain route, but he's going straight down the middle. Not sure that was the wisest decision, but he did have his teammate support. Gets taken down, but the flag is in limbo right now. Can Judas pick up the kill? Yes, he can. He takes that flag and dashes away. He's going to have to make a big play here to capture this flag.
Oh yeah, that was really nice. I didn't think he'd be able to pull that kill off. He does have the support of his teammates, and this is going to be the first flag capture now going towards Team Finland. Great teamwork from them. Junas currently 7-1 on a 5 streak and with a capture.
Yeah, really leading his squad here. Not only that, extending his streak to 6, but not letting them take their flag out of their base. He's saying no. He wants to finish this right now. You can see that there's one sneaky player, I believe, in the base, and that is, so I believe it might be Ideal Gefkid. However, it is Gefkid. He has pulled the flag again, but he does get shut down quite quickly by Maxi. On top of him there is still 1-0 to the guys from Finland.
Well, Gefkid's playing heavy objective here. ID just holding back, doing a bit of defensive work for Team Finland and doing it very well. He's going to get that flag straight back at the base. It'll make it slightly easier to defend from his position. Let's go on board with some of the attackers, though, as we see what's going on with Junas.
Yeah, you can see just kind of chilling around, just slaying in the middle of the map. I mean, one thing that I would say is capture the flag is completely different to any other game type. You've got to have a very strategical strategy, if you like, obviously, for your team. And you could see here, Gefkid, the very objective base. He doesn't matter too much about his kill-death ratio. Very quick off the mark. He's going to try and challenge. That is incredible. Maxi just got shut down right there. Gefkid is on the move, and he's trying to secure this and make it a 2-0 victory. I think he's going to do that. Yes, he does. 2-0 now to the guys. Team Finland currently 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, great play from Team Finland. They're doing really well. 2-0 on is the capture the flag score. I'm just on board with ID now, seeing what he's able to produce.
Yeah, ID's on the Val 27, making moves here, just kind of defending his flag, not doing too much here. However, Gefkid and Beaked kind of progressing here. Beaked and Gefkid seem to be the objective plays here, getting in the face of the guys on Hypergames. However, the flag is in hand. Tony has got this, currently 8-8 right now, supported by his teammates. However, they're going to have to win a few gun battles, and ID takes him down. Maxi answers back quickly, and the flag has now been returned.
Yeah, there was a lot of kills being exchanged there, but it did go towards Team Finland. That flag is safely back at the home flag point. Junas, though, 13-4 is the kill-death ratio. That's quite impressive, Momo.
Yeah, absolutely, and he's doing his role, if you like, very well. And he's obviously 2-0 at the moment, and he's not stopping anytime soon. He's actually running out of bullets, going to have to reload there. Supported by his teammates spawning up. I like the way he's kind of ducking and diving between these pillars in the middle. The flag is returned by Azox, however, it is quickly pulled. Again, Maxi pulling the flag there, does get shut down. Both flags have now been returned, or very close to be returned, should I say. Tony JS just kind of having a pull there, but not successful.
Yeah, and just a really quick update for everyone back home. TCM Gaming and NXG currently tied up 1-1. That's being played on the alpha stage at the moment. May come as a surprise to some people, but those Italians, I'm telling you, they're a really strong team. We've seen the likes of Power and Kolga do absolute work on an international scale, and it does not surprise me that they're putting up a good fight against TCM.
No, not at all. I mean, that is something, I mean, with the best of the best are at this tournament from all the nations across Europe. I mean, I've got to just say they're 19-8 from Junas. 2-0 at the moment. He's going to be actually coming up closely to Veziok, I believe, very shortly, who's got the flag. There's only 25 seconds on the clock, and it looks like Hypergames are really trying to at least get a 1 on the board before this ends, and he's going to have to go big. Veziok does so close to capturing this. He's got to stomp down and makes the flag pull, but getting killed very shortly after. Junas doing absolute work.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely massive, that capture, just before we go into the second half, and he only just made it. Azox needs to make this kill, though, because we are seeing Junas go for the run with 3 seconds left on the clock. He might have been able to go for the capture, but the support from his teammates wasn't there. However, Team Finland will be going into the second half of this capture the flag on Ascend 2-1 in the lead. If they can close things out here and capture the flag, they will advance further in the European Championship with a 3-1 victory.
Yeah, Junas there, he made 2 kills, he pulled it, and with only 5-6 seconds left on the clock, he knew he could make it across the map. but it was something that unfortunately didn't happen. The guys from Hypergames said no. It's 2-1 currently. We've got 5 minutes left on the clock here. Round 2 of Capture the Flag Ascend.
Well, it's been really close so far, but Team Finland just seem to be dominant, and it's purely because of the likes of Junaz here. He's 21-9 after that first half, over double positive. He has also got a capture, and he's been making some huge plays.
Yeah, absolutely. He's not stopping anytime soon. ASM1 in hand, sliding around. Already made a kill for this time. He does pull the flag, but gets shut down here. That's great play from Tony.
Yeah, Junaz, he just seems to be this lone wolf. It doesn't usually work, but he's just going in. He's making the pulls. He's trying to work with Gefkid to get them back to the home base, but ID's doing some great supporting work to allow that to happen.
Yeah, but Hypergames, on the other hand, you know, they're all kind of playing very, you know, they're all pulling their own weight. They're all doing what they need to do. However, currently, 1 down in this Capture the Flag and 2-1 down in the series. They need to pull something out the bag to stay in this tournament. ID is just kind of loitering around the mid-map, making kill after kill, unfortunately falling off the map and dying himself.
Yeah, quite unfortunate for him there, but again, making some big kills, actually preventing any push there from Team Finland. I want to watch Beach for a little bit, see what he can do, because he's struggling in terms of his kills, and he really needs to step things up if he wants his team to take this victory.
Yeah, Hypergames there making 3 big kills. Flag is in hand, however. Junaz, once again, really trying to prevent that. He doesn't get taken down. This could be a tight high game very, very shortly. And he does, and that is Veziok who puts that in. Now 2-2. This is what Hypergames need. They really need to kind of go hard right now, and Veziok is doing exactly that.
Yeah, this is going to come down to 1 flag, I think. I mean, this has been so close throughout this Capture the Flag. I do still feel that Team Finland have the edge, and I think that they might be able to produce something here. But with the likes of Veziok and Azox combining there, and Maxi, they've shut 3 down. Things have opened up now for them to make a counter push.
Yeah, that was really good play from Hypergames. You know, they all came together. Veziok just gonna melee him around, a punch in the face for a beat, and that's gonna be 1 down for each team right now. 3-3. Veziok making a few circles currently around this maze. Does get taken down. 2 kills in favor of Finland. Looks like the flag is gonna get pulled.
And there we go. It is going to be returned back to the home base. So we are still seeing aggression from both teams. It's just back and 2. I mean, we're just seeing counter after counter. Every time we see a team actually go for a flag pull, they get shut down, and then the other team makes a flag pull of their own.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the flag is now in hand for Finland. ID gets shut down. One thing that both teams are doing very well, if the flag gets pulled, they're not letting it get out of the base right now. And I think that's what they've learned from the first half. Kind of playing a little bit more defensively and having that person on your team just defending. However, Gefkid is trying to change that right now with a flag in hand. He's going to come up against someone, choosing not to go for the kill.
No, he's not.
Oh, no.
No, he's not. Big kills there from Gefkid. And this is a great push. The flag has actually been pulled by Veziok as well, so we're going to see a stalemate situation. Gefkid's essentially taken out of the game, as is Veziok, because all he can do is just hold that flag near his own base.
Absolutely, just kind of going on board. I could see there, Juniors. This is the player that's been going absolutely off in this map. He sneaked around the base. He can see the flag kind of moving around. He doesn't want to make too much of a noise, but it does get captured. You can see the return came in there for Hypergames. 3-2 right now. Unfortunately, Juniors didn't make that 26-18. However, he is losing right now. 3-2 in this Capture the Flag. He needs to make his mark. Only 1 minute 45 left on the clock.
Big plays there from Veziok and Maxi, taking down 3 of Team Finland. And remember, with a 5-second respawn delay, that allows them to push up further in this map. They do have a 3-2 lead. It's not quite over yet, though. Team Finland trying to go for some pulls. I'm sure Hypergames would love another flag capture.
Yeah, that'd seal the deal for them if they were able to do that. I'd love to kind of see the scoreboard. I mean, there must have been so many pulls and so many returns on this game. It's been non-stop action, and Maxi's trying to flank round. As you said, Rel, if they can get another flag in this last minute 15, that could be game over, and we could be seeing at game number 5.
Yeah, and not something we've seen all that much here at the Call of Duty European Championship. The previous one that I was actually casting over was Infused and Millennium. Very, very tense between those 2 teams, 2 top teams. But Team Finland and Hypergames are those that are still in this tournament, battling out for their place in the semi-finals, for the greater seed, going into the World Championship, and of course for some prize money.
Absolutely. Evened up now 3-3 with only 45 seconds on the board. This could be going to overtime. Gefkid kind of did really well to get that flag out of the base, all the way back to his and secure it. However, it is going to get pulled. 39 seconds. If a flag gets captured right now, it could be game over.
Oh yeah, and it's going to be absolutely terrible scenes for the team that actually concede. I don't know if we're going to see any further flag pulls. Both teams opting to be slightly defensive, conscious of that. And I think they'll be happy going into overtime. It was a big pull by GefKid to actually equal things up.
Absolutely. Now, if you 2-0 up in a series, and then, you know, the other two team win 2 games back-to-back, that must be a real confidence hit. Finland, you know, the guys from Finland, really need to kind of step it up. But 10 seconds left. Junaz, 28 and 23. He can do this. He's got the support of his team. I don't think there's anyone that can actually stop him, but there's only 3 seconds left to go.
Oh, and he's done it in the final second of the game, and you can see the faces of Hypergames. They're so disappointed. Literally the final second, Momo. That was a flag capture that could not have been closer. I mean, I was holding my breath. I didn't know if he'd be able to pull that off with the time remaining. We saw the tactical grenade go out that offset him somewhat, but he still just about managed to run that in.